Okay, so let's begin. Today we shall look at listening tests. Now, the IELTS listening test is the aspect of the IELTS test that is it part of the four testing areas that assesses your ability to listen to a native speaker or native speakers via an audio that will be played and then supply information based on what you're able to hear. We as non-native English speakers, we usually encounter a number of challenges during the audio. Some of the challenges we encounter as non-native speakers of English are pace, enunciation, pronunciation, accent. These are the four major challenges, and very importantly too is vocabularies. Of course, I'm talking about synonyms. Now, these are the major challenges a lot of IELTS test takers experience or encounter during the listening test. Why are these a problem? This is because as non-native English speakers, we already have our own native languages or native language. So because of the fact that when there is an existing factor, a naturally existing factor, and then all of a sudden there is an opposing or a second factor that wants to come into the same place of that first naturally existing factor, there is going to be clash. It's very natural. When you have something that you have set up, by default, this thing has been here for long. It has been there from existence. And then all of a sudden, another thing is being introduced to still play the same role as this guy, or even to replace this guy. There's going to be challenge. Where would that challenge come from? The first factor. This guy would want to fight the other one that's coming in. Also, a practical example. In a home where a man has been married to a wife for years, they've toiled for a long time prior to attaining a level they are presently or currently are. Now, all of a sudden, a second wife want to come in. What happens? The first wife will want to react. Is that correct? So that's what happens. There is an existing language, and then English pops up as a language you have to face and prove your knowledge and understanding of. Because of that existing one, you're going to be battling with comprehending or meeting up with the standard of the second one. So that first one will be struggling to make sure you have problem with this one. So what are the problems? Pace. Let's take for instance, in a country such as Nigeria or India, in a country such as maybe Togo, where they have their natural language, they have their pace, their speaking pace. This means how fast or how sluggish they speak. So if their pace is very moderate, English, the native English speakers speak at very fast pace. Are you aware? They don't kind of speak sluggishly. Is not their thing. So because you are not used